Howdo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Freddie Adu managing Arsenal. We are currently top of the league, but Spurs and Man City both have a game in hand against us and can overtake us. A little public service announcement before the episode. I've just eaten my tea and I've badly burned the roof of my mouth and my tongue. So if my voice sounds a bit shit, it's because it hurts. So hopefully it'll turn out alright, but you know when you're hungry and you take it out of the oven and you just immediately eat it and it's too hot but you just carry on eating it. Really not very good. I've got a bottle of water. I'm going to be supping. But let's get into some football because we have two home games today. And we've got PSG at home in the Champions League. I think it's the third game of the group stage. We won the first two without conceding a goal. And then we have Hull in the league at home. Before we I need to bear in mind that there's another midweek game. FLC. So that's the League Cup, so who gives a flying fuck? That can be the reserves game. These two can be first team games, providing actually that they're not too tired from Chelsea. We'll find out in a minute. So in PSG's last game, they beat, is that Lille? Yeah, Lille 3-0 away from home. Good performance. They're playing in the same formation that we do. Their best player was Serge Aurier, but hopefully like in real life, last night as I'm recording this, night before last as I'm recording this, he won't be allowed into the country. Please don't let him into the country because he's really good. Alright, so with Bellerin still not quite ready to come back yet, we still have Jenkinson at right back. Koscielny's back in after being suspended for the last game. Monreal is in. We're going with wing backs on defend, both Jenkinson and Monreal. Ramsey back in for Xhaka as advanced playmaker support. Maybe I should have left it on the deep line and defend, but I'm going to go with support. I want to try and dominate against PSG because I don't think they're as good as we are. The front four is the front four. I play that same front four whenever I can because they've all been really good this season, as you can see right here. Hopefully we can get the win here. I'm pretty confident actually.
Oh dear, we are in trouble.
So their team lines up pretty much exactly as expected. Trapp, Aurier, Marquinhos, Thiago Silva, Kurzawa, Verratti, Matuidi, Lucas, Pastore, Di Maria, Cavani. It's a strong team. They've got good players to bring on off the bench as well. They've got Hesse, Ben Arfa, Krychowiak could come in and do a job if they do take a lead. This is a good team, but I don't think it's as good as this team. I seriously think we can do them here. I seriously think we're going to dominate this game and do a job on them. Hopefully, I'll be proven right. Start the Champions League thing. Big night at the Emirates. One of the biggest games so far this season. And here we are, we're away. Ozil, Coquelin. Come on, lads! Oh, first attacking highlight looks like it's going to be theirs. Aurier to Lucas. We've had more of the ball, but they having the first attack. Thiago Silva, Pastore, Di Maria, dangerous. Kurzawa. They're pushing players a long way up because Thiago Silva's in there. Pastore, well done. Right then, counter. I was just saying how they pushed a lot of players a long way forward. Come on. Alexis, Monreal's overlapping. Can you find him? Nope. Oh dear. Don't let Cavani through. Good. I'm not sure whose attack this is going to end up being. It's looking more like theirs. Cavani, Lucas, don't let him round you. Oh, you've let him round you. Oh no. Well done, Czech. Good stuff. Oh, here we go straight away. Jenkinson with our throw. Come on then, Jenko. Do something good, mate. Good ball, Giroud! Oh, Trapp, good save. It's a good start to the game. Good open start. That highlight still hasn't ended. Oh dear, that's why. Awful ball. Here's Cavani. Oh, Pastore could be through. Pastore with a chance on his left. Czech saves. End-to-end stuff this last 2 minutes. All these highlights are coming in the last 2 minutes. Like, barely been a break between them. Okay. Trapp will take this free kick. Hopefully we'll win that. Oh no, we're not going to. Here's Lucas. Oh, great ball for Cavani. He's through, and we weren't going to get away with that many of them. We've let him get through a few times. And Cavani punishes us. We've dominated the ball, but we haven't really done anything with it. All the attacking highlights, bar that Giroud header, have been theirs, and this is a good goal. Lucas with a good ball over the top, but it's a pretty simple, really, and an excellent finish from Cavani. It's what you'd expect from him. Oh, okay. I'm not going to change anything yet. It's only half an hour. And at half time, you can see we've had 56% possession, but the shots and the shots on target are very even. Clear-cut chances, none apiece. I don't know how that works. By my count, they've had at least two. the Lucas one and then the goal. Could argue Pastores as well. Don't know what quantifies a clear-cut chance in this game. I think that's a bit broken. But we've had more of it, more passes completed and stuff like that, but we haven't created anything. So changes will have to be made. So I've brought Xhaka on for Coquelin. I know Coquelin does a good job in the midfield breaking it up for us, but I'm bringing Xhaka on as deep line playmaker and switching Ramsey to box, hopefully getting forward a little more. I considered bringing Ozil off for Fabregas and bringing Fabregas in as more of like an attacking player. But I don't want to do that just yet. It's only half time. It's only 1-0. We'll see how this goes, and then we could look at doing that if needs be. I'm also not going to change our mentalities at all as yet. I'm hoping the mentality change in the centre of the park will hopefully dictate a change up here. We'll see. I didn't give a team talk. I forgot to give a team talk with all the changes I made. Fuck.
You're not very good at this, are you?
75th minute and there was nothing to show you. So actually this screen won't do it. Gonna need this one. So I am gonna bring Ozil off. I'm gonna bring Fabregas in as an attacking midfielder on attack. What else can I do? Giroud's looking tired and he's had a great game. No, I'm not going to bring Giroud off because he can still just come up with a goal at any point. I'm going to bring Iwobi on for Ox, and then I'm going to switch Alexis's side and set them both to inside forward, and then we'll change these two to fullback attack to get overlapping. Try and get forward a little more. We'll change the instructions up. We'll go attacking, and we will. I don't want to say hit early crosses or look for the overlap because I want to kind of do both. Going to turn retain possession off, but still play shorter passing. Turn the tempo up higher, closing down much more. Yep, I think we'll just go with that for now. Come on, lads. Okay, since the changes, we've lost our possession edge, and they're just looking at killing the game. Here we go, though. Trap. Come on, let this be our attack, please. Come on, lads. Yes, here we go. All right, Alexis. Giroud, hold it up a little. Hold it up better than that. Oh, you've been probably our best player this season, but that was really poor, and you've been poor today by the look of it. Okay, Jenko, come on, mate. Alexis. Giroud, you've got to be winning them. Xhaka, Ramsey. Excellent ball. Come on, Jenko. Excellent. Iwobi. Oh, how's he missed? How has he missed? Oh, my days. I do want to see the replay of this. Iwobi. I can't believe he's missed that. We've been developing a habit of snatching late goals, and oh, Alex Iwobi, you have got to be scoring them, mate. And this could be 2-0 now. This is FM all over that this will be 2-0. Lucas Kachariak. Come on, close him down, win the ball now. Lucas, Cavani. Come on, win the ball off and put a tackle in somebody. Ben Arthur, they're through. Hesse. Oh, great save check. I thought that was in. And this is just going to be the last 30 seconds ticking down. 30 seconds, really. It's in real time. Why are you showing me 30 seconds? But, yeah. I am no longer undefeated. Come crashing down to PSG at home, which I'm really disappointed about. I really should be winning. This is a game that we should be winning against PSG. They're not a very good team. I know that they've got some good players, but they play in the French league. The French league is weak. We should be beating this team at home. Should be beating this team away. I'm really disappointed that we haven't done. There'll be a stern talking to in a minute. Not aggressive, but I think assertive. We should have won. Better next time. Hull in the next game. I really want to win the group, so we're going to have to go to Paris and win. Hopefully we can do that. I've only just noticed that I'm paying Luis Boamota as a scout. And it's actually a really good scout. Look at some of these stats are really, really good. He'd actually make a semi-decent coach as well. Assistant manager is a job role that he's good at too. He'd actually be a pretty good assistant manager. Maybe one day. Do you remember Luis Boamota? Well, you should, because he played for West Ham, and more famously, I remember him from Fulham. Yeah, I didn't know he played for Arsenal back in the day. Wow, Luis Boamota. Awesome. And Hector Bellerin is back to full training. That's excellent news. He could even play against Hull looking at those percentages, but we'll see. I'm not going to waste him on Hull if he's not fully better. But that is excellent, excellent news. Alright, here we go. This always tends to happen around October in your season. Fabregas and Cazorla both wish to discuss lack of first team football. Cazorla, I just want to look at their contract to see. Oh, Cazorla's being told key player. And he just isn't for me. He's not even on the bench. I think his contract does run out at the end of this season. Next. This. Sorry. I don't think I'll be renewing it. Fabregas, what did I tell him when I signed him? I think I told him first team, didn't I? Yeah. So, I don't know. Cazorla, I'm going to ask Mertesacker to intervene. See what he can do. Yes, he's dropped it. Excellent. And since, you know what? If you're on a roll, I'll let you do them all, mate. Nope. So I'll talk to Cesc. Actually, Ozil hasn't been great in the last few games. So I will actually say that. I don't normally, but I will actually say that. Because I will start him in the next few games. Because Ozil hasn't really done much. So fuck it. Go on then. Just having a quick look at Ozil's form. Average rating is 7.34, which is obviously excellent. 4 goals and 2 assists in 13 appearances is also very good. But he had an 8.3 and scored a goal here. But having scored a goal, 8.3 isn't that great. 6.8, 6.5, 7.4 is good. 6.7. It's up and down. Like there's little patches of good and patches of nothing. And what I have him in the team for is key passes. None, one, none, none, none. He's not done that much, really. He started the season pretty well. Actually, no, he didn't even really do that. I just kind of said that. It's been up and down, either excellent or nothing. So I'll give Fabregas a run in the team. Sod it. Go on. See, Fabregas's average rating is only 6.93, but if you look at this, he's mainly just come on as a sub fairly late on. 2 games he started. Man United in the cup. In essentially the B team, when I didn't give a shit about the game, and he didn't play very well at all, but nobody did. That game itself, nobody on either side played well in that game. It was an awful game. But then I did play him against Pilsen, and he got an 8.1 and scored a goal. 2 key passes, and just lots of numbers here, lots of shots, half of them on target. He played fairly well, and I haven't. To be fair, I'm actually looking at this. I'm surprised it's taken him this long to come at me about not playing him, because I haven't really signed him and promised him first team, and he hasn't been. So yeah, I'll give him a game. I'll give him a few games. So for the game against Hull, Bellerin is in. I'm going to play him because he's got decent fitness. Gibbs is back in, and they're back onto fullbacks attack. Get lots of attacking down the wings, overlapping. Coquelin and Ramsey in midfield still, and Fabregas in for Ozil. Like I said. We'll give him a start, we'll give him a go. He can play advanced playmaker the same role very well. I contemplated putting him on attacking midfielder, which I do think would work quite well with a target man. But against in the league at home, this tactic, this style has worked, so I don't really want to mess with it too much. I've also put Walcott onto the bench instead of Iwobi. That isn't as a petty retaliation for his bad miss at the end of last game, but it's because when I was looking to take Giroud off, I noticed that I only really had Sakho, which is perfect if I want to keep the target man going and Giroud's tired. But I actually want to try and change it up. I was hoping to find Lucas on my bench, but I forgot that he's injured. So I've put Walcott on the bench, just to give us that option if we want to go to like advanced forward that we can. And yes, that's the team we're going to roll with against Hull. Let's go. So their team's looking pretty defensive. They're going with Marshall, Odubajo, Dawson, Davies, Robertson. Huddleston is the holding man. El Mohammadi right mid. Ryan Mason, Henriksen, Snodgrass on left mid, and Abel Hernandez up front. He is looking like he might well be pretty lonely today. He might well be writing some poetry up there with how lonely he's going to be, because I'm wanting to dominate the ball and dominate the game and get a good win. I'm hoping for 5 or 6-0. Alexis with a free kick on the edge of the box early on. Smashes it against the wall. It's come out from Mustafi. Giroud! There he is. Right foot goal again for Olivier Giroud. 11th of the season in October. What a beast, what a man, I love you, etc, etc. You've heard it all before many times, 11 times. Bellerin, welcome back, kid. with a throw to Coquelin. Here's Bellerin again. Can he put a decent cross in? Not really. Fabregas, that was a header on goal. It's come off for Gibbs. Here's Alexis. Cut it back to no one in particular. And can they counter? No. That's the highlight. What was the highlight? Fabregas' header on goal from the edge of the box. Come on, mate. Oh, here's Abel Hernandez. He is pretty lonely. Ramsey takes it off him. Gives it to Koscielny. Koscielny inside from Mustafi. Long ball forward. Well held up. Giroud. Excellent. Come on, Alexis. Take them all on, mate. Take them all on, mate. Ah, poor shot, though. Okay, we go. Bellerin. Coquelin. Good play. Fabregas. What have you got? Alexis. Oh, good tackle, Odebajo. I thought they made a penalty for a minute, but Gibbs gets it across and Giroud heads over. Heads over from pretty much underneath the bar. Come on, Giroud. You've been better than that this year. You are better than that. You should be tucking that away. That should be your second of the game. Good play from Fabregas. Oh, that could have been a penalty, you know. That could have been a penalty. But Gibbs dinks it across and Giroud. Gotta score that, man. And here they come. They might have an attacking highlight here. Snodgrass. Huddleston. Get in there and win that. Unlucky. Mason back to Davies. Dawson plays it forward, looking for Hernandez. Koscielny in there. And here we go, Fabregas. Oh, excellent ball. Come on, Alexis. Beat that man and finish. Oh, good save, Marshall. Good counter-attack from Arsenal. Excellent goalkeeping from David Marshall. Will the corner be anything? Almost definitely not. It cut it. We won the header, but they cut it. Oh, corners on this game. Not really a thing, are they? Weird little nothing highlight before half-time there, but it is half-time. And as expected, we have dominated, but we haven't put the ball in the net other than that one early goal. So I'm going to be calm and guard against complacency. Ideally, I want a couple more goals in this one. I want to shore up this win. I don't want to let this one slip.
This does not slip now! This does not slip!
Okay, throw in. Bellerin takes it to Chambo. Chambo back for Coquelin. Poor attempt at playing it in, but we're going to retrieve the ball. Gibbs. Coquelin again. Ramsey. Good play. Bellerin. Put a decent cross in, mate. You have done. Oh, well defended. Ramsey. Back heel to Coquelin. Just play it across. Oh, Ryan Mason's going to get sent off here. They're going to go down to 10 men. So we still haven't managed to get the second goal to wrap this one up, but realistically, this early in the second half, that should be it. Alexis is going to take the free kick. Can he do anything with it? Oof, nearly. Nearly. Decent effort, son. But down to 10 men, we should be able to just coast now, hopefully. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. What's with those little nothing highlights that it keeps showing? I don't really get what that is. But here's a real one by the looks of it. Here's Alexis, who's had a really poor game today. Fabregas, whose form I've been monitoring closely. Here's Bellerin, who's been excellent on his return, as always. Bellerin gets to the byline and sets one up for Giroud. That's been such a staple of this year. Bellerin getting to the byline and setting up Giroud. We have missed him when he's been out of the team. And hopefully now that he's back, we can start pressing on again. Scoring lots of goals, playing well. Robertson should have done better there. That's a weak tackle. But Bellerin gets to the byline, plays it across along the floor. Giroud with his right foot again. 12th of the season, I reckon like 8 or 9 of them have been right foot goals. That's ridiculous. He doesn't own a right foot. And immediately into another highlight, immediately following that goal. Koscielny wins the header, well done. And we're going to pick the ball up there. Oh, good play, Giroud. Hold it up, mate. Hold it up a bit. Wait for support. Or not. Snodgrass for them. Maguire plays it forward to Abel Hernandez. So lonely. Someone go beyond him. I'm not managing Hull. I shouldn't be encouraging them, but somebody, when they do manage to get the ball to Mohamedi's feet, someone's got to go beyond him, surely. I know they're down to 10 men, but you're 2-0 down. It's 75th minute. You might as well go for it. Somebody join him. What's he going to do from there? He's a good striker, Abel Hernandez, but he's not going to take on my entire midfield and defence on his own. I'd be fuming if I was managing Hull. But anyway, here's Alexis. Long ball for Chambo. Bellerin's going to try and overlap him, but Chambo's just going to do him on his own. Get to the byline, put a cross in. Giroud. I don't think that's a Giroud goal. It's an own goal from Marshall. Was there a touch on it from Giroud? I don't think there was, I think he missed it. We'll find out in a sec with this replay. Chambo bombs it across. It's a great run and ball from Chambo. Giroud misses it entirely, and that's really poor from Marshall. Great save earlier on in the game, but that was really poor. And at 3-0, I'm going to make some changes. So it's the cup game next. So none of these players will start, I don't think. So I don't really need to rest anybody, is what I'm saying. And we're 3-0 up. So the 3 players that I had that were booked, I've just taken all 3 of them off. Coquelin, Koscielny, Mustafi off for Monreal, Gabriel, and El Neni. Because why not? You know, I don't want to get a stupid red card and have a suspension to deal with. Just take them off. We're 3-0 up. We don't need anyone on the pitch particularly at the minute. Ramsey, Alexis, Fabregas, Ramsey again. Captain, I think now. Gibbs, good ball across. It's going to break for Fabregas. Get your goal, mate. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. And this could be a Hull attack, but more likely it's just going to be the last few seconds of the game. And there it is. 3-0 win. Not the 5 or 6-0 I was hoping for, but 3-0 is still solid. Yeah, we haven't amazed anyone there. I'm just going to say good win. A few people looking complacent there. I'm not happy with that. Can I go back to that screen? So an entirely dominant performance. 26 shots to none. 64% possession. So dominated like I said we would. When they play the entire second half with 10 men, that's what's going to happen. Not enough to take us top of the league. Spurs are there. West Ham. Why don't I say West Ham? Man City have now lost the game though, so we do have a couple of points buffer over them, but we're a couple of points behind Spurs, which is not where we want to be. So just having a bit of a more in-depth look at that performance from Fabregas just to see how he got on. He got a 7.1, which is okay. Attempted 99 passes, completed 83 of them. That's a decent rate. Two of them were key passes. Won a few headers. What's the HWN? Oh, no. Attempted a few headers and won half of them. Had a couple of shots. One of them was on target. One of them just missed, which was a decent chance, actually. A couple of set interceptions. Won the ball a bit. Got fouled a couple of times. Yeah, he played okay. I'll give him a few games in place of Ozil. I might swap the two of them over, you know, have them trade the position back and forth a little. But yeah, that was all right. He did okay. I felt like in the highlights that he was involved in the goals and stuff. Watching this back might disprove that, we'll see. But I feel like he did okay. I'm fairly happy with that. And with this news article praising the return to excellent form of Bellerin, that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned to this channel to see some stuff from the one, the only, the amazing one cap for England, Francis Jeffers, who's taken over Sheffield FC. Come back again for another episode of me, Freddie Adu, on this Arsenal save. And this time there actually isn't going to be a musical outro. Not because Mario Winans is threatening to sue me or anything like that, but just because I don't think I sang anything, did I? Did I? Did I sing anything? I can't remember if I sang anything. I sing so many things. I just start singing. I just burst into song.
I'm super, thanks for asking. All things considered, I couldn't be better, I must say. I'm feeling super, no, nothing bugs me. Everything is super when you're, don't you think I look cute in this hat? I'm so sorry, Mr. Cripple, but I just can't feel too bad for you right now, because I'm feeling so insanely super, that even the fact that you can't walk can bring me down. He's super, thanks for asking. All things considered, he could be better, he must say. I'm super, no, nothing bugs me. Everything is super when you're, don't you think I look cute in this hat? These little pants, this matching top, I got it marked. I'm super. Barracks and the trenches as well. Stick 'em up. BK houses, new house to town. Skittles. Yes, he's super and he's proud to be back. Okay. Everything is super when you're
And he goes, wait, no, I'm not gay. It's all right, Kevin, we're all friends, doesn't matter. No, but I'm not gay. I was married for nearly...
Oscar Wilde was married.
That is enough, William. Although he is right, Kevin, and obviously it's fine.
Well, no, I'm not gay.
All right, don't have a hissy fit.
Just because Kevin is gay doesn't make him automatically a paedophile.
I'm not a paedophile.